The last and final episode, here we are friends with the finale of this season of The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, and we are in episode 5, y'all. I want to say that in the ending of the previous episode, the war has started. Or is this just a battle and then we're gonna have the big war in season 4? I do want to say that so far this has been a good season. I have been very much entertained, and the only time I've shed a tear is when I thought AJ passed away, separated from Clementine and left to die with people that he didn't really even know, probably didn't even like. But it turns out that he's alive, and I hope we hear something about that at the very end of this episode here. I hope everything works out for everybody. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose some people because we already lost a couple in the previous one. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all.
Previously on The Walking Dead. Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way?
I'm in. All the way.
Oh my god, really?
Really.
Just look what he's done. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend Eleanor last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
That's right.
You've put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Let Ava live.
Shoot her.
Wait! I said don't shoot Ava!
How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out?
We're leaving. All of us. Right now.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh shit! Oh god. Kate!
While we're still breathing, Javi.
I'm letting the bones speak to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already."
I must have inherited patience from Ma.
Oh, come on, man.
Calm down, David. No one is ever in a rush to lose. If he plays his last bone... You're out of the will, Javier.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
At least I can actually play baseball. Slugger.
That's enough, both of you. It's not Javi's fault he's a disgrace to the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game, since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender.
Good game, David. Nicely played.
Nice or not, a win is a win. Pay up, little brother. If you can.
I'll cover for Javier.
Oh, is it your turn to do that now? I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
Get my wallet, mijo.
Keep an eye on him. You don't want him snatching an extra 20 for gas money.
It's on the counter.
Yeah. Sure, Pa.
So we don't know entirely, I keep forgetting to talk about this, what he's done in his past. We know that he plays baseball. Now we know that he got kicked out. Probably had like a gambling problem because they mentioned it. I don't know if that's the reason why he got kicked out. Because a lot of times when you have a gambling issue, that's all you pay attention to, right? Because it's like an addiction. You lose all your money and all of that, and now I guess our family's giving us crap, especially our brother here, for that. But we don't know too much of Javi, just little things that they've mentioned. We don't know much about the family either. We don't know much about David, just based on things that he's said, like being in the military, losing his temper, seeing the way that he treated his wife. So a little bit I feel disconnected to them because we don't know too much about them. And I don't know if they did this for the sake of us just seeing things from a different point of view and then finding things out about Clementine playing as another character just to, you know, change things up a little bit, or if they're gonna have some kind of impact in the next season as well. That's kind of what I've been questioning as well, if we're gonna see them in the next season and if they're gonna matter at all.
Pa? What's this? Hey, man, I was reading that. What? What's up?
What the fuck is this?
None of your business.
He has cancer.
What? Pa, really?
I'm old. Old people get cancer. You didn't need to know.
That's not for you to decide! Jesus, Pa. I'm so sorry.
Be sorry for your domino skills.
How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Pa.
Hey, settle, David. Now.
You haven't told Mama.
And neither will either of you. You hear me? Mouth shut.
That's not okay, Pa. You have to tell her.
When the time is right, I will.
That's not good enough.
It's good enough for me.
You're gonna need her help with this, Pa. Driving you to the doctor, getting prescriptions.
Wait, what are your options? Treatment, stuff like that.
Chemo, radiation, all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money, and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my pride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. A selfish coward. Javi, can you believe this shit?
David, I get it, man. It's not fair, but come on, take it easy.
Sit down. Both of you. You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name. For our blood. For our family. Please, fight.
It's your life, Pa. Live it however you want, or as long as you want.
You're both the same, only thinking about yourselves.
You're being selfish too, man.
Don't worry, Pa. He'll come around.
You should have supported him.
Wait, what? I'm on your side.
Still, I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other. You two are all I'll leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones. Be brothers. Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask. One last favor for your old man.
If he tries, I'll try too. That's the best I can do.
He will try, Javier, if you show him the way. I still need to pay David.
Pa.
Oye, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this?
I'm depending on you, mijo. We both are.
If he's in the wrong, he's in the wrong, and I can't support that. I don't care who you are.
Kate! Kate!
They're still trying to shoot us. My goodness. I think she might have gotten out. Freaking party pooper. Disgusting. Get up.
Kate! Kate! Gabe! Kate! Gabe! David! Over here! Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out. If something's happened to her, if you've gotten her... You better hope she's alive. We're here because of you. If something happens to her, that's on you. I didn't start this hobby. You did. Kate! 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 David, wait!
That's not her.
I found you!
Kate, I'm so glad
Javi,
you're...
thank God you're all right. I'm just glad you're still in one piece.
You're alive. I thought I lost you back there.
Same.
What the hell's the matter with you two? Focus on your surroundings.
There's Gabe and Clem!
Lead the way, Javi.
Get the knee! Like this! Nice!
I got a great teacher.
You guys all right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Look at them! There's so many!
We'll be safer inside. Get in! That should hold them for now.
You put up a good fight out there.
I don't care what you think.
Gabriel, do not take that tone with me.
You murdered that man after they let you go. You're a killer, just like they said.
You did that?
You don't understand. It was them or us. I had to do it. They would never let us go. They still would have killed us, sooner or later.
They were negotiating with us, David. Doing that to Clint wasn't necessary.
That's how you see it. I would do it again.
His brains splattered all over me.
You are my son. I am doing what any parent would do to keep you safe. You do not get to judge my actions. Do you hear me?
Hey, you do not walk away from me! When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them.
David, that's enough. He's not a little boy. He doesn't need that from you.
What he needs is to learn to keep his opinions to himself until he understands what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to protect you, Gabe. I lost you once. I won't let it happen again. Okay?
We made it through alive. Let's just be glad about that.
We need to check the other entrances. Make sure we're safe. Gabe, want to help me out?
Javi?
Gabriel!
Just be careful, buddy. A lot of muertos out there.
Gabe and I will watch each other's backs.
I'll help too.
Okay.
Yeah, go with them, Clem. I'm not liking David right now.
Hey, Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's... Let's just... I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something. Anything. Just need to focus. On whatever.
Let's see if there are any other survivors. It'd be good to know who's still around.
I don't want to think about how many people may have just died. But I guess I'm gonna have to find out eventually. Let's go.
Also, she didn't purposely kill Conrad. She couldn't see when she was driving.
Oh my god. This is a fucking nightmare.
Mommy, it's them.
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become. To see what I've done. She'd be just like that little boy. Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She would never trust us again.
Kate, come on. We're not monsters.
I don't know who we are anymore. But it's not the people she knew. I did this to them. That hole is there because of me.
I'm just as responsible for it as you are.
You weren't behind the wheel, Javi. It's different. I can't leave until I make this right. All of this. Let's fix this. As best we can.
All right, Kate. Let's make things right.
I don't know if it's actually possible. But I feel a lot better knowing you're there too.
Eleanor, what did you do?
You've got a lot of nerve showing up here after the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, I've got a lot of nerve. Everything that happened is because of you. This is all your fault.
I told you I didn't want to leave. You didn't listen. Joan did.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaging a bad situation. Their doctor is barely functioning. And before you guys fucked it all up, their walls worked. It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi.
I know she... well, fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to make something right. That's worth forgiving, right? She's trying. That counts.
She's doing a good thing now. But she's got a long way to go before I forgive her.
You're one to talk.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Fern. Is that you, darling?
I'm here, handsome.
Vernon Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
We have to find Ada. We have to find our daughter.
I know that guy. We had a situation. He's lucky I didn't shoot him.
Looks like his luck just ran out.
Let them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
Y'all get over here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit! It can work. I've seen it.
Do you want his last moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
No way. I'm not a doctor. They're the only ones who should do that.
I already said no.
He's gonna fucking die!
Vern, you need to put him down when he turns. That's an order.
I want to help you.
Okay. Well...
What the?
We're all fucking dead because of you!
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall! Got my little girl killed! Got my whole fucking family killed! Richmond was fine until your stupid ass showed up. We're dead fucking meat, David! Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Fern.
Shut up!
Put it down. You don't want to hurt anyone.
Ida was my baby!
Stand down. That's an order.
Kate, no!
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault.
I am begging you. I hardly have any family left. Please don't take any more away from me.
No! Burn! Dude, you didn't have to do that.
Oh my god!
David.
Oh my god! Dad!
You're welcome, Javi.
That dead guy.
David, what are you doing?
This isn't right!
David!
She wasn't gonna shoot!
Believe me, she was. Because I would have.
No! David! Gabe! I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her!
She was going for her gun!
Look at her!
Gabe,
She can't even stand up! What the hell is wrong with you?
It was over the line, Gabe. You're right.
Gabe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that. Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David.
Of what? I'm protecting them.
Why are you pointing a gun at us?
So I'm all alone. Fine then. You people are on your own.
Such an asshole.
I've seen that look in his eyes before. You should go after him.
David? What are you doing? That's a long way down. You'll fall fast, but you'll fall all the same.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too? I know the rest of them are. Right?
I won't lie to you, man. You have been acting pretty scary.
So you are afraid of me?
You brought it on yourself, David.
My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
I doubt that he's gonna push us down. We're the main character, we can't die. If we do die, this is not the way that's gonna happen. Okay, let me just quickly just say that what happened was insane. It's not Kate's fault, even though she is the one that was driving, but it's not her fault. It's the people that threw that Molotov at her. She couldn't see, and she was just driving straight ahead anyways. People could have gotten out the way. I mean, to be fair, I guess she could have hit the brakes. Yeah, you're right. She could have hit the brakes. And yeah, she did slam into the wall, and now all the walkers are inside. Somehow there's always a horde when things like that happen. Anyways, the people are acting like it's our fault and not realizing that it's really the fault of Joan. The fact that she was just trying to kill all of these people and we were trying to fight back, I still feel like the events of that were so almost idiotic the way that they played out. David ruined it for us, and then within the fight, that's what happened, and now here we are, and he didn't have to break that girl's arm, and I don't want to hear Kate blaming herself anymore. So if we're gonna lose anybody, I'm kind of hoping that it's David here.
Why the hell are you smiling?
See that sewer line over there? Perfect placement for a trench. That hill about 100 paces west of it. A sniper's wildest dream come true. I'm a soldier, Javi. I see this landscape like a painter sees a blank canvas. Like how you used to see a baseball diamond. I'm a soldier. This makes sense to me. I was made for this.
Maybe it's crazy. But sometimes crazy things make sense. If only a little.
I'm surprised you understand. A soldier isn't a husband. Or a father. A soldier is a soldier. Nothing else. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I don't quite buy it. Maybe you're a soldier now. But you were a son once.
That was a long time ago. Maybe too long. I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really? All you ever tried to do was get me to change.
Only because I couldn't bring myself to do it first. It's the one war I could never win. And I'm wondering why. Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
There's a way. There always is. No matter how lost you are. You just have to keep looking until you find it.
Looks pretty messy.
For now.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Just gotta live long enough to find out.
Just like with anything else. I did what you asked.
You did. Thanks for that.
So now, will you step back?
Sure.
I found them! They're up here! Be careful, Javi. I ran into...
He was still outside when we checked on the entrances.
The muertos were everywhere. We got him inside just in time.
Don't hate me, man.
So we let him in. There were so many muertos out there.
Thank God you're okay, man. I was worried. Trip. About earlier.
Yeah, about that. I ain't gonna punch you in the teeth. Though, I got every right.
Really? Figured you'd put up a little bit of a fight.
Oh, I'd love nothing more, but... I just... can't shake this slippery feeling I got. Like I'm... standing in shoes that don't quite fit. You picked me to die, and... someone else did instead. Ain't sitting right. Not one bit.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It was... fucked up.
No doubt. Top to bottom. I ain't gonna ask why you picked Ava. After Eleanor, I'm done trying to sort out what's in other people's hearts. Let's just figure out this shit before more piles on.
There's so many. They're pouring in.
It's even worse than you think. The streets are overrun. Nowhere to go except inside the buildings, and those smelly fuckers are beating down every door. We're sitting goddamn ducks here. Everyone in town is...
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do we do? I don't want to die up here.
None of us do, Gabe.
Stabilize the city. Figure out how to make it safer for everyone.
I saw construction vehicles when we got the armored truck. We can use those to stop the Muertos, seal the breach, and save Richmond.
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower. We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
Come on. Let's jump.
Everybody?
Come on. It's an easy jump.
Come on, I don't want people falling. Kind of like Ben in the first season. Is Kate doing okay now? I mean, she was shot. I don't think you're okay after a couple days.
Keep your eyes open, stay aware of your surroundings. All of you. Let's move out. When we found Kate earlier, she hugged you. Why do you think she hugged you? Why was that? Just wondering.
You really want to know? Then ask her.
She won't even make eye contact with me.
My God, it's that dude from the closet.
We need to be careful up here, or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp, and do not fire your guns. We're gonna be fine. That guy was all alone. We're not.
Oh, this thing's not gonna hold. Not. Oh. Never mind.
Everyone hold back. Let Javi and I clear out these walkers. Good to go. Let's move.
How did they make it up here? Oh, was this part not covered?
When I was little, Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man. And I pointed him. He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy.
Yeah. Lots of kids hero worship like that. It's part of the job.
Yeah, I guess it was. Never be like your uncle. He told me that all the time. Don't be a man who relies on other people to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right. Not anymore, though, Javi. I can only hope I grow up to be like you.
Oh, well, thanks, buddy. It means a lot.
I'm sorry I never really said it before. I should have.
Really, thanks a million.
You're welcome, a million. You took such good care of me. Now we need to take care of Dad. He's the one that needs our help.
We're gonna have to go around the side.
There's barely any room.
We can't climb over?
Well, no time to waste. Come on.
You know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. Just goes to show you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Life is full of surprises.
I'm not just scared. Yeah, I'm fucking terrified.
Come on, wiggle, wiggle. Everything's fine. Oh no.
Take my hand, man!
Thanks, Trip. That was...
Shit my nuts! Ah, fuck you, fuckstick! Son of a goddamn! This ain't nothing. Once we're back on the ground, that's when this shit's really gonna get scary. Got a bad feeling. Good Lord. It's nasty down there.
You just saved my life. I mean, thanks, Trip. I'm glad you have my back.
Lucky catch. That's all.
I thought he got bit for a second or scratched up. Oh. Wow.
We have to get across.
How exactly? Because jumping on that thing means we're all gonna fall.
I know Gabe doesn't see it, but David really is trying to look out for him. He's not doing the best job, but no one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go? Why did he stop guarding him?
Maybe you should ask him that. It might be that he just didn't care. Not everyone's like you, Clem. Not everyone wants to take care of a baby.
I guess not, but after you put in all that work, so much of your heart.
AJ was a brat. He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that brat. Never asked Lingard about it again.
You should have tried harder. There's always a way. He was your responsibility. You don't get to abandon that.
Don't think it doesn't haunt me. It wasn't easy, Clem. Remember, far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children. Wasn't any easier with number 3.
It's never easy.
I'm gonna keep you alive. Keep all of us alive. And hope that that's enough. Enough for atonement.
He was your responsibility, no matter what.
I thought it was best.
You thought wrong.
Yeah. Maybe I did.
Holy shit. Chopped right in half. The hell happened here?
You're not thinking...
It's that or go back.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
I don't think you're lighter, but okay.
Get a long run up, but not too long. If you take too many quick steps, you'll propel yourself upward instead of out.
David, he's got this.
She's right. I do.
Oh, we're swinging.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
For
For the record, I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but us?
You've got this. I've seen you do things that are way scarier.
Okay. I can do it.
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
Ah, come on, you know the drill. Age before beauty.
You fucker.
Oh no, my battery's dying. Oh brother, there's still 2 of us left. How are they?
I'm going last, brother.
Trip, you don't have to.
Just go before I throw you across.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose him.
Hang on!
I mean, that's all I got. This damn zombie's alive! Wiggle, wiggle. Go away! Yeah. Get out of my face.
Come on!
Oh no, how's Trip gonna get off?
Trip!
It's all right, y'all. Shit.
We should go back for him.
How? Don't be fucking thick. I can handle this.
Careful where you're stepping.
Shit.
Trip!
Don't give up!
Oh my god.
He'll figure this out.
Y'all head out now. I don't want you seeing this.
Come on!
Motherfucker!
Trip! No!
Ah!
He went out fighting. I hope I do too.
I'm sorry about your friend, Javi. He seemed like a good guy. Kind of guy you want on your side in a fight. It's priceless.
You could have gotten on top of the truck or something.
Come on. We're almost there.
Just seems like he didn't even try. You see what I mean about some stupid deaths? It's like the game was just trying to get rid of him.
I miss when all we did was track the herd. From a safe distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those vehicles.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
How about we make some noise and distract them? We could use that generator.
That's a great idea, Gabe.
When'd you get so smart, Gabe? You really aren't the same kid I remember.
It's pretty obvious. You should have tried noticing.
I'm definitely paying attention from now on. Proud of you, Gabe.
Thanks.
We still gotta get to the generator somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them. What?
That works? You can do that. Huh. Learn something new every day.
So, who's gonna do it? You know, you do kinda owe me one. You let Conrad use me as trade. That wasn't very polite.
If it makes us even.
Look, it smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
It's all rotten. Can you imagine? Okay, let's get a zombie. Mash them up.
You'll do.
Hello, I'm trying to do something.
Okay, you could do this, Javier. Holy fucking... Oh, God. Oh, I think... I'm gonna be sick. Oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad? Okay, that better be enough.
Alright, baby steps, just walk like them. Don't try anything. It's this freaking zombie again, man. Go mind your own business. Get out of my way.
You did it, Javi.
Barely.
Now that we're here, we gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle. Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too. Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
Absolutely not. Everyone in Richmond will die without us.
They don't matter, Javi. Don't you get that?
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family. We're starting over. We're all together again. Finally. It's time. All of us. A new day, a new life.
But what about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Javi. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Gabe!
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but you really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Gabe, is this what you really want?
I know it's scary out there, but I have to.
You don't have to be afraid, Gabe. I won't let what happened to Mariana happen to you. You have my word.
It was because
I will
of you.
protect you the right way.
Don't you dare say her name. Your men killed her.
which means you killed her.
Javi, just... stop. This is what I want.
I understand, Gabe. I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. It doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die. I know a losing battle when I see one.
We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. Let's go, Javi.
Why the fuck do you think he would go with you?
Tell him.
What the fuck is this?
David, I thought you were dead. We were together in that van for years, David. I mean, years! You shouldn't be so surprised.
I should have known. I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there. Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what blood really means.
David!
Dad! What do you have to say for yourself, brother?
David! Stop it!
I'm not like you.
I love you.
No. No, you don't get to say that!
Jesus Christ, stop!
How fucking dare you!
That's enough!
I love you!
No! Stop saying that!
Oh my god, we're gonna get badly hurt.
Dad, no!
Gabe!
Oh my god!
You're not taking my family from me!
David, no!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
I love you, brother.
Holy shit! Javi!
David! What the hell is he doing?
He's leaving.
David took him. We can't wait any longer. We have to go help Richmond. I'm getting on that bulldozer.
But Gabe!
Gabe wanted to go. He did. We all heard it.
You're right.
I'm going to save Richmond. Someone has to.
Let's split up, Javi. I'll go after Gabe on that motorcycle if you don't. Otherwise, I'll go with Kate on the bulldozer.
Are you sure you'll be okay without me?
I can take care of myself.
We're out of time.
Javi, I'm sorry. I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
I'm gonna help Kate. She can't be left by herself.
I know that.
I can't let Kate go by herself. It's too dangerous. I'm going with Kate to save the city.
Okay, then I'll go after Gabe. It's a smart idea.
Be careful out there, Clem.
You too. Both of you.
If we're gonna drive into the herd, we're gonna need these.
Why is she going after David though? Like, let them go, Clem. I don't get it. But okay, girl. Come on, we can block the city.
Well, there's a happy sight. Can you help us get the gate open?
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in contact with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away. Just get me to the gate so I can open it up.
We're almost there! Javi, get in the busket and I'll lift you to the top of the gate!
Busket?
The thing in the front! The scooper thing! Whatever! Get in it!
My goodness, always. They're not that strong.
Yuck.
Javi, the busket!
Right. Yeah, busket.
Nice of you folks to drop by.
Come on, get in. Hurry up. Let's do this.
I'll have it open in a second.
Just do it. You don't have to say anything, man. You're just wasting time.
They couldn't just have an open gate button. Okay, never pull that lever again, Javier. Nope.
Well, which one is it?
You did it, Javi!
Bingo.
Let's get inside and wrangle the walkers together! If we get them in one group, we can lead them right out!
Full steam ahead.
Alright, come on. We gotta do shoot in the head. Kill the ones on the side, my dude. You didn't die.
Javi, hang on! No, Javi! No! No!
For a second, I thought that was part of the story. Come on, y'all saw that. There was an option to continue to kill the zombie. There we go.
Oh, fuck this.
I don't know, let's see if
They're piling up on the
bullets,
thing!
though.
The busket!
Shit, I'm empty.
Here, take over! Let's plug the brakes with the damn truck!
Come on, hurry, 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 hurry.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Smash them! You can still crawl over, no?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Jesus! Over here! We need to round up these walkers! Head them towards the gate!
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
I'm just glad you didn't give up on us. Real glad.
I gave you my word.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe?
What the bloody hell?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
Did he bite you?
He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town. Not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
Wait, how did Clem get in, though? Is there another gate, another entrance somewhere? My God, David, that was so stupid of you.
Over here, kid. It's this way.
So if we went with them, we would have also died? I mean, this was gonna happen regardless, right?
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
Yeah. Poor Gabe. He shouldn't have had to suffer that.
Yeah. He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day.
Then be happy, David. You got what you wanted.
More than you realize. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much.
Well, at least we're doing that for him. Kinda had a feeling he was gonna go. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, though.
We should probably say something. That's what you do.
When you see Pa, you tell him I said hi. And that I'm sorry for not paying him back that $10. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
Hey, hopefully we can make things work out in Richmond. Oh, 3 days later. I'm just looking at all the pictures here. We still had a picture of him? How? Well, I don't know what they kept, right?
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it.
You're right. He dug his own grave.
Absolutely. Usually the quiet scares me.
What about now?
There's a lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi. We earned feeling calm in the quiet. Let's start a family. You and me. A fresh start. What do you say? I think it'd be good for us.
I never wanted children. I loved Gabe and Mariana, but that's because I had to. Not because I wanted to.
But she didn't want to either.
I understand. Maybe you'll change your mind someday.
No, it's too soon also. And then this...
Don't
and this
worry.
apocalypse?
I'll stick around. We'll be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime. Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that? Through and through.
Are you really sure you don't want to stay? There's room.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but we got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is. I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
I guess he is like Jesus.
You're alive.
Don't remind me. I'm not gonna say thank you for keeping me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you. Someday.
So where's AJ? Tell me.
You know Clem won't rest until she finds AJ. Where is he? Please, man. For her sake.
He's at McCarroll Ranch. It's not too far from here. That's where we left him, at least.
Thank you. Good luck out there, Doctor.
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
Oh, the Lee music. Oh, her hair. Aww.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
She looks so
I'm really
different.
gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
I'll keep an eye on the guy. Don't you worry.
I'm not worrying. He couldn't be in better hands. I have to see AJ Javi. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me? At least a little?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived.
I had to.
But you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
If.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
What did you do?
You know what? I'll grab your hat. I remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal. If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
She looks so much older with like different clothes and her hair not in like pigtails. I'm glad we got this ending. Clem, are you not taking anything with you, girl? No resources, no tools, no supplies. That's the ending, y'all. Man, but there's one more season, and we gotta know what happened, you know, with AJ, which I kind of have a feeling that's how we're gonna start maybe the last season, and who knows what that story is all about after that. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm very happy with the ending that we got here, where we got to stay in Richmond. We came here, we messed things up a little bit, but it was already corrupted within, right? And that was just harming more people out there that were trying to do just basic survival and help other people around them, like it was with Prescott. And so I'm glad that we put an end to that. I'm glad that we came back and saved it, and now we get to be like the leaders of it and help everybody here, and hopefully expand and bring more people in. And the good thing though is that now we have like good people like Clementine that's out there. She might put a good word in, because I know by now she can tell who's a good person and who's not, right? And then we also have Jesus and his group. It was so sweet of him to come back, man. I just feel like he was like Jesus. And so he might also put a good word out there and bring good people here. And like he said in the end, to just do the right thing even if it's hard sometimes. That's what we need, more communities and more settlements like that, for the world to kind of slowly start going back to the way that it was. Eventually the zombies gotta die, right? They are the human body, and eventually they deteriorate and rot. Even if it's the head, it's the only thing remaining. And kind of like I predicted, David was going to die. I didn't like the way that he was acting. I didn't even like him before, like prior pre-zombie apocalypse, in the way that he was, but at least he didn't turn out to be the villain like I thought he was going to be. And at least he knew in the end that we cared about him, but he still made his choice and decided to leave, and that's the fate that he got. Also in the end, I didn't want, I don't know, it felt a little bit weird to like start a family with her when I knew she also didn't really want kids, and I know Javi didn't want kids either, and then I just felt like it was way too soon. And like having kids in a zombie apocalypse, almost like in this economy, girl. Okay, what do we have here in the end though? Your experience with David was brotherly. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet at his house in Richmond. And in his time of need, you stood by David. Gabe had to bring his own father after David turned. Your experience with Kate was mixed signals. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plans to leave Richmond. You told Kate you wanted a future with her. You dismissed Kate's idea to start a family. Yeah, I can see how that's kind of confusing. But in the end, we still stayed with her, right? It's not that we can't be together, it's just we don't have to start a family. Your experience with Gabe was safety first. You upset Gabe by not staying in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Yeah, if I'm completely honest, I didn't really care about Gabe too much. I just sure wanted him to be safe and not die. But he had to kind of learn things the hard way, and I couldn't be there for him all the time. Your new frontier story. You assured Tripp by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then you went to the junkyard with Tripp. In the end, Tripp saved your life on the overpass despite you not choosing him to be saved. Man, I really wish out of Eleanor and Tripp that we would have had Tripp on our side. But Eleanor is kind of a doctor, I guess, so kind of need her too. Just the way that Tripp died was really stupid. Kind of like Luke's death in the previous season was really stupid. You left Eleanor at Prescott when you went to the junkyard, then Eleanor leaked your plan to incite resistance against Joan. That was really dumb, and I don't forgive her for that. Ultimately, you did not forgive Eleanor for her betrayal. No, I don't, because she can do it again. Ah, man, now if it comes to Ava or Lingard, I would have preferred Ava as well. Even though Lingard is a doctor, but he doesn't even want to be alive. Like, how can we trust him? Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet with the New Frontier. Then Ava helped you get into the armory because you showed solidarity with David. Finally, you picked Ava to live, but Joan shot her to teach you a lesson. Clementine ignored Lingard's medical advice regarding AJ, then you refused to give Lingard a lethal injection. After the chaos, Lingard told you where AJ is located. As he should have, because David didn't know. So if we would have killed Lingard, I don't think we would have known, right? Unless he would have told us anyways, if we'd taken the deal, I guess. We need a doctor anyways, even though I don't trust him. Oh, Conrad. I'm so sorry, my dude. I don't really like the way that he died, but he saved our life nonetheless. You coached Francine through Conrad's poker game. Then when Gabe threatened Conrad, you convinced your nephew to lower his gun. Later, Conrad sacrificed himself to save you from the runaway truck. Jesus. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and didn't bind his hands. Then you promised Jesus to always do the right thing and helping Richmond survive. Lastly, you promised Jesus you would help lead Richmond. I guess we could have left if we wanted to, but that seemed like the right place to be. I'm sorry. We don't know where Joan is at? Maybe it might have been best to shoot her. Oh, that lady has to pay for what she's done. I don't want her to later, like, get people on her side and come to Richmond and take over. You told Joan the New Frontier was to blame for Mariana's death, and your plan to expose Joan failed. Currently, Joan's whereabouts are unknown. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas. Then you took Clint's deal and spared Joan's life. Finally, David shot Clint on stage after you agreed to Clint's deal. I'm gonna have to look up if there's any way to eliminate Joan if she ends up getting away anyways. Did you stand with David on the ledge? You 92% did. Yeah, because I figured I wasn't gonna die, so. What did you say to David about Kate? You and 28%. Only 28%. Oh, the other one was to confess your love for Kate. I mean, I kind of feel like the two are the same, but alright, game. Did you fight David back? You and 63% of players showed your love for David. You know, I wanted to finally stand up for him, but I didn't want to be like him, because we're not like him at the end of the day. Did you go after Gabe or with Kate? You 64 players went with Kate and sealed Richmond's breach. It just seemed like the right idea. But I'm curious what would have happened if we would have left. Clementine would have gone after Kate, so they would have sealed it up maybe? Did Clementine come along with you? After the fight with David, Clementine followed your own plan, splitting up with you and 50% of players. Your Clementine became spirited and assured. When tragedy struck with the Wellington community, Clementine had only seconds to grab her friend Kenny's hat before she and AJ were forced back on the road to fight for themselves. I almost didn't grab the hat though. I was trying to get the bandage because I thought we needed that. I didn't realize that was Kenny's hat. I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm glad that we got it. Also, speaking of Kenny here, I don't think he would be very happy to find out everything that's happened to Glenn. But we also had the option to stay with him. Now, I've been thinking about this. What kind of flashback would we had if we would have stayed with Kenny? Would we have seen what happened with Kenny? Like that maybe we got split up or something? Because the bad guys are the New Frontier, so they eventually attack. And maybe that's how they split up and we don't see Kenny again, or maybe Kenny ends up dying like that. Kind of like that lady that was taking care of us did. I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm curious. And me, in my heart, Kenny's still alive somewhere out there, okay? Okay, after circumstances forced her to join the New Frontier, Clem didn't hesitate to use her resources for her own ends, leading to exile and a tearful farewell. I still wasn't okay that they took away AJ from her. That was messed up. When AJ and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. Right, with Kenny and Jane? I'm glad she had our back though. Regardless if we kind of used her as bait, you know, to trade her in for our own safety entrance. I have a feeling she's gonna be back. And this time with AJ. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some time of like time jump again. She's gonna be a lot older in the last one. Once David left in the truck with Gabe, Clementine knew that the best course of action was to go it alone, leave Javi's side, and help the person he didn't choose. I like how she just takes him like head on. Doesn't hesitate or anything. Oh, we made it back here. Alright, Clem. You know, we can always just run. Save your bullets.
I'm gonna find you, AJ.
Of course the story will continue. Please game, please let us play as her in the next one. I want to play as Clementine. Alright, and that was the true ending right there, friends. You know, I'm just very grateful that this season here didn't stress me out or make me so freaking emotional or just a crybaby like the last season did. I'm very happy with the way that they did it. Even though there was a lot of tension and like stressful moments, there's a lot of times where I didn't know what to choose, and that's why I paused and I did a quick Google search. Yeah, I cheated, I'm sorry. I don't want to say I fully cheated though, because all I really looked up to see if my choice actually ended up mattering or not. That's the tiniest bit cheating, okay? Sue me. Overall though, I did enjoy this season a lot. Like I've mentioned before, I like that we were in the POV of somebody else. And the end here though, I am very happy that we ended up kind of leading Richmond and trying to make this a better place, and I hope that it does. And you know what? Now I'm starting to think that maybe Richmond has some kind of importance for the next season, because we had to see how Richmond was formed. Because if we come back here again, we know all about it instead of us being strangers to it. It's the only thing that I can really hope for, but I am very curious what's gonna happen in the next season. Like, what is the focal point of the story of the next season going to be, and how is it all going to wrap up? I know we still have the season of Michonne, but I don't know if she has anything to do with Clementine anymore. I'm a little bit sad though to know that the next season is the last one. I'm gonna have to jump into that one soon. And just lastly here, I have noticed a couple differences in the game from like season 1 and 2. The graphics are a little bit different. The art is still very similar, but there's a difference to it, and I don't know how to explain it, but there's a difference to it. Thankfully it wasn't so dark, but I know I brightened it up at the beginning of the season. And the only other difference that I could notice right away was of fighting. And in actuality, it almost feels really like you're just sitting there and watching a show, and they just let you have your hand a little bit in there, like here, click there. What's gonna happen's gonna happen regardless of what you do. And I'm glad that we got to hear a little bit of Lily, and that we got to see a little bit of Kenny when it came with the hat. We haven't forgotten them. And yeah, I just kind of wish the best for everybody here, especially Clementine, of course. So with that, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed the season. What did you guys think of this difference here, this change of us not playing as Clementine? And what did you think of my choices? I don't think they were that bad. But I guess you guys could let me know. But anyway, friends, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Do not forget that we take all kinds of adventures here, and I'll catch you, friends, in the next adventure. I'll hopefully bring the last and final season soon. I mean, I gotta know how this ends for my girl Clementine. I think we all do. Just keep an eye out, alright? I'll see you soon, friends.